really pleased that we were able to get off to a great start. I thought our guys were ready to play. We really weren't expecting zone and hadn't worked that much on it, but I thought our guys did a good job. At any time that you shoot the ball as well as we did early, it makes you look like you're playing well. I don't know how well we were executing, but we made some shots, which is important. I thought that our guys were ready to play in that first critical 5 minutes, and then I thought we took our foot off the gas a little bit in the at the end of the half. We had held them to 10 points for about the first 16 minutes, and I think in the last 3 minutes and about 50 seconds we gave up 12 points. It's a combination. We didn't play quite as hard, didn't guard quite as well, and we fouled too much and put them on the free throw line. Joe hit a big basket right there before the half, so I really felt like that we had a chance to really control everything. Not that we weren't in control, but I just didn't like the way we played the last 5 minutes, which is a critical period. We came back out after the half, and I thought that we did a much better job in the second half overall. The guys that came off the bench did a nice job. JJ hit some buckets, got in foul trouble in the first half. Analyzing it, biggest thing, you missed 13 free throws. You get the free throw line 28 times against any team, that's good. But we missed too many free throws. Second thing, we fouled too much. We're using our hands too much. We put them on the free throw line. Not as much as the second half as did the first half, but got to do a better job rebounding. Should have controlled the boards more than we did. We didn't turn the ball over as much tonight, which I was really pleased with after the Concordia exhibition. And I thought our guys' shot selection for the most part was very good. We ran the floor well, and then I thought we were active defensively. We probably had close to 45 deflections in the game, so I thought we were active defensively.
You mentioned on Tuesday about valuing the ball and defense. Tonight, you hold them to 25% shooting, 27 turnovers, and you guys only commit 7. Just thoughts on
I should have added free throws to that the other night, but those two areas I thought we got better in. I thought we were a lot more active defense for extended periods of time. I thought there was a lot more talk, communication. I thought we played with energy and a passion defensively, which I've told these guys, and I believe this, for us to be as good a team as we can be, we've got to be just as committed on the defensive end and as eager as we are on the offensive end. We've got some guys that are pretty eager offensively because they've got some skills. They can shoot, they can drive, they pass the ball well. But we're not going to outscore people. There's going to be great teams that'll hold the ball. That can control the ball. You're not going to be able to outscore them. We've got to be able to defend, rebound. I was really a lot more pleased with the way that we handled the ball than we did against Concordia, because we were just slinging that thing everywhere. So we did get better in those two areas. We worked on free throws hard, and I think we can be a very good shooting team. And free throws it's about two things in my opinion. It's about routine and mental toughness right there. You've got to be strong mentally to make those free throws. So we got to get better there.
Tayshawn Thomas, 13, 8, 5 assists, 3 blocks, 3 steals. Your thoughts on him as well on both ends?
I thought he really got better tonight. He still did a couple things. He's letting his man get offensive rebounds when he shouldn't. We know the ball's going to bounce occasionally. You're going to play against somebody that goes hard every time, but he's going to have to get more of a habit of going and checking his guy. But when you look at a stat line like that for a freshman, I thought it was pretty good. We've worked hard on his free throws. He knows what he needs to do. He's going to get fouled a lot. We've got to get him being more consistent. I thought he was a lot more balanced going to the offensive glass in the exhibition game. I think he had 10 defensive boards and only 1 offensive boards, and we want him to attack the offensive glass better. So, and for I won't say for a big guy, I'll say for a guy that's 6'8", plus he handles the ball pretty well, passes it. When he touches it, a lot of good things happen.
Could you talk a little bit about his handle there? You let the break 3 or 4 times.
Well, we've worked on that. We had seen him handle the ball like that, and we knew he could. Did I knew he could handle it to this degree against this level of talent? Maybe not that much, but we'd worked on him what we call bust out. When he gets a rebound, not to give it up, just bring it up, because he makes good decisions. Against Concordia, you saw we had him in the backcourt. They're catching the ball some, passing it some, handling it, because normally a big guy's got to cover him. That's hard to cover him 94 feet away from the basket, and he just got very good skills. When he gets that wrist corrected on his shot, and he's going to mature, he's just going to get better and better. We think he's got a chance to really be a special player.
Outside shooter, Joe and Tip, obviously, that's something they're proficient at, but tell me the potential that you guys have to string together runs, like the way you guys started with the kind of shooter you have.
Well, I think one of the two things. One, I think we really do a good job sharing the ball. For the most part, we find the open man. I thought in transition tonight, there was a couple times Alandis should have given it up once. Joe should have given it up once. Jonathan should have given it up once, and then Tayshaun should have given it up once. But what happens in a game like this, if you're not careful, you get to thinking about scoring rather than just playing the game. But for the most part, we really share the ball. We get it the open man, and then we have a lot of guys who have the ability to knock down shots. So I think balance can really help us there. And we've got guys, which I really like, that are confident. What I have really tried to drill into them is, let's take good shots. I want you to shoot it. And I've told them, when we recruited them, we told them, we want you to shoot it. But I want them to make some of them. In order to make them, they've got to have a good look at the basket. They need to be comfortable. They need to be balanced. I can think back to the first half when Jonathan shot a three down there right in front of their bench. He was wide open, but he wasn't comfortable. He never had the ball comfortable and had no chance going in. That's where, just by playing, becoming more disciplined, he's going to understand that. But we're going to give them some freedom, because once they understand, what's a good shot, what's a bad shot, do we have are we running a fever? Are we hot? If we are, we're going to shoot that ball in tonight early. I thought for the most part, and maybe it's a little bit fatigue. Maybe we got to think about offense. But I've told them the harder you play defense, the better our offense is going to be. But I like our balance so far.
9 rebounds for Kirk Van Slyke and some strong post moves you showed. Your thoughts on the development inside? Gotten
stronger. Coach Robinson's done a great job with him. We want and need Kirk to play like he's capable of playing. In order for him to do that, he's got to be an inside-out player. And he didn't shoot the ball well from the perimeter, and I thought he took good shots for the most part. But he has been probably our most consistent rebounder through all the preseason practice. And he's got to stay out of foul trouble. And then we want him to be able to pick and pop, pick and fade, and then also be able to score inside. He got that last shot that he made down there where he just turned around and put it in. He probably should have done that the 2 previous times over here on our side when he was trying to go out here and jump hook. We should just turn around and put it in. So we've been working with him on that. But he's a big piece of the puzzle that we need. He's a veteran. He's a guy that's been to the NCAA tournament. He can shoot that basketball. He's big, and we need to be able to score inside without putting the ball on the floor, get to the free throw line some. And one thing I'd like to see, I didn't mention, was that on Tip, we got to get him to drive more. He's a good free throw shooter, but he's got to get to the free throw line.
You went with a big lineup at one point with Kirk, Tayshaun, McHale, Landis, and Joe. Can you talk a little bit?
Well, I tell you why we did that. We got in, we got a little bit of foul trouble. It seemed like everybody I put in, all of a sudden they had 2 fouls on them. But JJ got 2 fouls quickly. Leon got 2 fouls quickly. And so we did that. We have worked with McHale and Alandis and Kirk some out on the wing. Of course, when in that zone, Kirk can really shoot it. So it was an easy decision, easy substitution to put in a big lineup if you can cover on the defensive end, because offensively he's a great threat on the wing out there. So that was our thought process. The first question I asked our guys was, can we cover on the other end? Can we match up and cover? And with McHale being able to slide out and defend the wing, that helped Kirk go back inside for us.
How nice is it to have that depth and versatility this year?
I think it really helps us, first of all, in practice. I think guys make each other better in practice. The harder the practices, the tougher the practice, the tougher the guy you go against in practice, the better we're going to be in games. So I think that's really helped us. And then it does give us some flexibility in what we need to do. And also, I think it's, our guys understand they need to bring their A game. If they don't, somebody else is gonna be there ready chopping to get some minutes.